Hello, Internet Diane. Natasha Phoenix here. Just want to talk to you today about health. I kind of noticed, like where I'm working at, that there's a lot of sickly people that comes in, and apparently throughout the years we have bought into the premise of growing old and aging. And some people may argue about that, but during my research, I understand and understand that that doesn't have to happen. There are people who have and are currently living long and active lives. And I know one time Oprah had this show where this guy talked about it in the book called The Blue Zones. I can't remember who the author is, but I'm understanding now through all these years that your health is important. You can have all the money you want, you can have all the so-called friends you want, you can have all the trappings of success that this world has to offer, or whatever you want to call it. But if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. I see people constantly on canes and walkers. And one thing, if you're on a cane, if you had an accident and you had some type of surgery, I understand. But because you're saying it's because of old age, I have a problem with that. Because it's the simplest things that we miss all the time, and a lot of it is what you put in your mouth. And I'm not perfect by any means. I've gone through my ups and downs with it, but the more I continue on in this life cycle, the more I realize that my health is very important to me. I want to be able to have the energy. I wanted to be able to have the stamina, the endurance to do whatever I want to be able to do. And there's a lot of things I want to do. Right now I need to get back to my yoga, but I've been dealing with sciatic nerve pain, something I've never dealt with before. And that affected me in terms of not being able to do the things that I wanted to be able to do. Mostly, my king and I eat a plant-based diet and we kind of veer off. We do a little seafood here and there. But at the same time, I know live foods is what keeps you healthy, not dead foods. Dead foods that are not nutritious, don't give you the energy that you need. And it's amazing to me that some people argue that, because I think what it is they don't want to change their habits. And that's fine. I understand and understand that everybody's not going to change their habits and don't expect you to. It's an individual choice. But I just want to, just share my thoughts on that today. Like, I really wish people would take care of their health. I see people come in, like I said, about the, topple over on the cane or using those electrical cars in the grocery stores. And yet you can barely walk, but they buy those cartons of cigarettes and buy bottles of wine, especially up here. It's just like, feel like I'm just surrounded by a bunch of drunks up here, because it can be any day of the week. Where I'm from, I'm used to, maybe Friday and Saturday drinking, drinkers, but around here, it's 7 days a freaking week. And so I just would like for people to just, think about your health. Think about what's important to you, because, longevity really is a choice. You can be here as long as you want to be here. And I will, eventually share some videos of some scientific studies and research that shows that talks about that, And, I'm no doctor or anything, and I'm not trying to come across as one. I just search knowledge. One of the doctors that talks about longevity in life mentioned that if you do nothing else, get the information. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting information regarding my health to be the best that I can be, spiritually, physically, emotionally, as well as financially. Because I can have all the finances I want, but if my health is not in the right condition, then none of that other stuff matters. So, from what I see on a daily basis and what, kind of tugs at my heart, take care of your health. Until next time.